Every year, it seems like superhero movies and science fiction are becoming even more mainstream. Plus, the horror genre continues to push boundaries. For geeks, this abundance of movies is like finding gold at the end of a rainbow, and 2018 promises even more riches. I'm Captain Kyle, and here are 25 movies coming out in 2018 that are designed for the geek in all of us. On January 5th, horror geeks get a treat with Day of the Dead: Bloodline. Zombie movies are usually fun, but with the popularity of shows like The Walking Dead, there are even more zombie fans who will want to chomp into this one. January 26th brings us Maze Runner: The Death Cure. Geared towards younger geeks, fans of the book series will continue to be amazed by this next installment. On February 16th, comic geeks get the long-awaited movie Black Panther. Fans thrilled at his appearance in Civil War, but with this solo feature, we hope the King of Wakanda will rule the box office. For the sci-fi lovers, February 23rd's Annihilation looks like a visually stunning feature with some sci-fi elegance, instead of the action fest you might expect from the title. Here's hoping Hollywood can deliver. A Wrinkle in Time on March 9th is the second attempt to bring this beloved book to the screen, with a cast of stars like Chris Pine, Reese Witherspoon, and Oprah? This one might fare better than the last. Otherwise, Oprah can just give cars to the audience so they'll like it better. March 16th's Tomb Raider is an origin tale for this video game character in the days before she became Angelina Jolie. Video game geeks hope this is a great restart for the franchise after the last couple of duds. Pacific Rim Uprising on March 23rd brings us back to the world of giant robots and monsters. While the first one was entertaining and actually had a coherent story, take note, Michael Bay, this one adds more monsters and robots. Let's pray the story isn't trampled under all these giant feet. Another book adaptation, Ready Player One, comes to cinemas March 30th. With a dim future and virtual reality, sci-fi and video game geeks will head to the cinema with their game faces on for this one. April 6th, A Quiet Place looks like a movie to thrill the horror geeks. The trailer was creepy and scary, which bodes well so far. Maybe this film will actually prove the saying that silence is golden. On April 13th, we have a treat for comic and horror geeks at the same time, with The New Mutants, who add a horrific twist to the superhero genre. A bold direction mixing these two flavors of film, but it just may pay off in the end. Rampage on April 20th brings Dwayne Johnson back into the video game movie realm. While it is unlikely to be a soul-searching exploration of the human condition, it might just be a fun film for fans to go ape over. On May 4th, the long-awaited Marvel Cinematic event finally arrives. Avengers Infinity War! It's the culmination of years of planning by Marvel Studios. It's sure to be a blockbuster event with fans and cosplayers lining up on opening night. And yes, I'll be bringing my shield. 3 weeks later, on May 25th, Solo, a Star Wars story, debuts. Feelings are mixed about this film. Will it be a critical success like Rogue One? Or a prequel on par with The Phantom Menace? The only thing we're pretty sure about, no Jar Jar Binks. Deadpool 2 hits theaters on June 1st. The Merc with the Mouth is back, and fans are all aflutter in hopes that this sequel will do justice to the immensely successful first film. All indications are good, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of parents complaining about how it's inappropriate for their kids. I guess some people don't know what the R means. However, if kid-friendly is what you want, The Incredibles 2 finally arrives on June 15th. Touted as the best Fantastic Four movie ever produced, the original remains a timeless classic, and fans of all ages will be checking this one out. June 22nd brings us another sequel, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Another adventure with the dinosaur whisperer and creatures from the dawn of time is bound to please the dino geeks. Though with all the stiff competition from the loads of summer movies, it will be quite the fight to get to the top of the food chain. Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp releases July 6th. It's actually amazing to think that these two heroes are getting their own movie. But after the first tale of this micro-sized hero did so well, comic book geeks will be all abuzz for the sequel. July 20th will bring us Elita, Battle Angel, a steampunk manga adaptation. It does have quite a production team and cast. While it looks exciting, geeks remember The Last Airbender and Ghost in the Shell all too well. Here's hoping with some help from above, this movie proves them wrong. August 3rd brings us The Predator. The producers assure us it's a fresh take on the franchise. We've heard claims like that before, but sci-fi and horror geeks are hoping for at least a fun action film. After that, we have to wait until October 5th to see Venom, featuring this Spider-Man villain who will hopefully look far different than during his first on-screen appearance. Sony is hoping their toothy lead will get a good bite of the theater crowd. On November 2nd comes X-Men: Dark Phoenix. Like Star Trek, the X-Men franchise managed to hit the reset button so they can ignore, like most fans, the third X-Men movie. Apparently, the Dark Phoenix saga will be the focus of this film and not a side plot. What a way to rise from the ashes. For those geeks of a magical bent, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald appears in theaters on November 16th. Johnny Depp and Eddie Redmayne return in this sequel film, which was scripted by J.K. Rowling herself. For the sci-fi geeks on December 14th, check out Mortal Engines. This is yet another book adaptation set in a dystopian future. These cities don't only not sleep, but they don't stop moving. Imagine Mad Max with much bigger vehicles. Let's hope it's as exciting. And as for the DC comic geeks, you're not totally left out. Aquaman hits theaters on December 21st. While this Aquaman is different from the previous on-screen versions, excitement is high for this movie. Finally, on December 25th, we have Mary Poppins Returns. Whether this appeals to the fantasy geeks or those with a bad case of nostalgia, this film continues the tale of the magical nanny. Though many of us would probably rather see this version of Mary Poppins, y'all. So that's our list. Did we miss any movies? Let us know in the comments below. One thing's for sure, 2018 is going to be a wild ride. Check out some of our other videos and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Captain Kyle, and we'll see you on the con floor.